Hey there, Mary Frias here with 5 minutes is better than nothing of personal development. We're studying my book, How to Study Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. We are on chapter 9, Persistence, and this is page 233. Most of the world will applaud the Duke of Windsor and Wallace Simpson because of their persistence in searching until they found life's greatest reward. All of us can profit by following their example in our own search for what we demand of life. What mystical power gives to men of persistence the capacity to master difficulties? Does the quality of persistence set up in one's mind some form of spiritual, mental, or chemical activity which gives one access to supernatural forces? Does infinite intelligence throw itself on the side of the person who still fights on after the battle has been lost, with the whole world on the opposing side? These and many other similar questions have arisen in my mind as I have observed men like Henry Ford, who started at scratch and built an industrial empire of huge proportions, with little else in the way of a beginning but persistence. Or Thomas A. Edison, who, with less than 3 months of education, became the world's leading inventor and converted persistence into the talking machine, the moving picture machine, and the incandescent light, to say nothing of 500 other useful inventions. I had the happy privilege of analyzing both Mr. Edison and Mr. Ford, year by year, over a long period of years, and therefore the opportunity to study them at close range. So I speak from actual knowledge when I say that I found no quality save persistence in either of them that even remotely suggested the major source of their stupendous achievements. As one makes an impartial study of the prophets, philosophers, miracle men, and religious leaders of the past, one is drawn to the inevitable conclusion that persistence, concentration of effort, and definiteness of purpose were the major sources of their achievements. Consider, for example, the strange and fascinating story of Muhammad. Analyze his life. Compare him with men of achievement in this modern age of industry and finance, and observe how they have one outstanding trait in common: persistence. If you are keenly interested in studying the strange power which gives potency to persistence, read a biography of Muhammad, especially the one by Esed Bey. This brief review of that book by Thomas Sugru in the Herald Tribune will provide a preview of the rare treat in store for those who make the time to read the entire story of one of the most astounding examples of the power of persistence known to civilization. Okay. Well, he says something really important here, as he always does, but he says that all of these people that he studied, especially Henry Ford and Thomas Edison, persistence has been the most important aspect of their personality and what they truly wanted. But I want you to understand, he studied these two important men for year upon year in his studies and his analysis when he created this book. It is so important for us to understand he didn't just study the history of these people, he actually studied these people. And we, I think, forget that when we're reading this book. And I think we can gloss over the fact that Napoleon Hill knew Henry Ford. He knew Thomas Edison. Isn't that remarkable? And we are getting this firsthand from him as to how these people lived their lives and pursued excellence and just continue to do all the things that they wanted to do, their desire. So I want you to see also that he talks about the demand that we have of life. We have to understand that that is up to us. Nobody can place a demand of life on our own lives, except us. And I think many people forget that. So I want you to really remember it's up to you. What do you want? And then persist like these incredible, incredible people that Napoleon Hill studied.